Hey everyone, and a big warm welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into an amazing topic, that humble little box of baking soda. It can transform your health in fantastic ways. We'll explore 13 health benefits, easy, affordable, and effective. Stick with us and be amazed. Let's get started on this baking soda adventure. All right. First up on our list of baking soda's amazing talents, and this is a big one for so many people, especially as we get a little wiser and more experienced in life. We're talking about heartburn. Oh, that fiery sensation, that unwelcome guest that shows up after a delicious meal. Maybe one with a little too much spice. Or perhaps that extra slice of pizza you just couldn't resist. No judgment here, I've been there. It's that burning feeling in your chest, sometimes creeping up your throat, making you uncomfortable and wishing you had an internal fire extinguisher. It can really put a damper on enjoying your food or even just relaxing. It's like having a tiny, very grumpy dragon living in your tummy, breathing little puffs of fire. Not fun, right? Well, guess what? Our humble hero, baking soda, can come to the rescue. It's like a superhero for your stomach. Here's the sciencey bit, but I'll make it super simple. Baking soda is what's known as a base or an alkaline substance, and that pesky heartburn? It's often caused by too much stomach acid, which is, well, acidic. So when you introduce baking soda, it helps to neutralize that excess acid, calming things down in there. Think of it like this. The acid is all worked up and shouting, and baking soda comes along and says, hey, let's all just chill out a bit. It's a natural antacid, and it works pretty darn quickly, which is fantastic when you're feeling that discomfort. So how do you use this magical powder to tell that tummy dragon to take a nap? It's incredibly easy. You're going to love this. You just take about half a teaspoon to a full teaspoon of baking soda, not too much now, and mix it into a glass of water, say about 4 to 6 ounces. Stir it up really well until it's all dissolved, and then drink it slowly. Don't gulp it down like you're in a race. Just sip it gently. This gives it a chance to work its magic without overwhelming your system. It's a simple, old-fashioned remedy that people have been using for generations, and for good reason, because it often brings that sweet, sweet relief. And just like that, you can often feel that fiery sensation starting to subside. It's like a cool wave washing over the discomfort. Now, of course, if you have heartburn all the time, you should definitely chat with your doctor because that could be a sign of something else going on. But for that occasional, oops, I ate too much spicy food moment, baking soda can be a real lifesaver. It's quick, it's affordable, and it's probably already in your kitchen cupboard. So next time heartburn tries to crash your party, you'll know exactly what to do. How amazing is that for our number one benefit? Pretty cool, I think. Okay, moving on from internal champions to external soothers. Our second amazing benefit of baking soda is all about tackling those annoying, itchy, sometimes ouchy insect bites. You know the ones I'm talking about? Those little red bumps that appear out of nowhere after you've enjoyed some time outside. Maybe doing a little gardening or having a lovely evening stroll. Mosquitoes, gnats, maybe even a sneaky ant. They just love to leave their little calling cards, don't they? And then comes the itch. That relentless, distracting itch that can drive you absolutely bonkers. You try not to scratch, but it's like your fingers have a mind of their own, and before you know it, you've made it even worse. But fear not, because baking soda is here to save your skin, literally. It can help reduce that maddening itching and even calm down some of the swelling that often comes with those pesky bites. Think of it as a gentle, calming hug for your irritated skin. Instead of reaching for harsh chemical creams, you can whip up a simple, natural remedy right in your own kitchen. It's like being your own personal skincare alchemist, creating a potion for peace from the itch monster. And who doesn't love a good, simple DIY solution that actually works wonders? It's empowering to know you have something so effective right at your fingertips. So, how do you unleash this soothing power? It's as easy as making a little paste. You just take a bit of baking soda, say a tablespoon or so, depending on how many bites you're treating, and add a tiny bit of water, just a few drops at a time. You want to mix it until it forms a nice, thick paste, kind of like toothpaste consistency. You don't want it too runny, or it'll just slide right off. Once you've got your magic paste ready, you gently apply it directly onto the insect bite. Just dab it on there, covering the affected area. Then you just let it dry. It's like giving that bite a little protective, soothing blanket. As the paste dries, you should start to feel that itching sensation begin to fade away. Ah, sweet relief. The baking soda helps to neutralize some of the irritants from the bite and has a mild anti-inflammatory effect, which helps with the swelling too. You can leave it on for a bit, maybe 15 to 20 minutes, or until it's fully dry and crumbly, and then gently rinse it off with cool water. It's such a simple, gentle way to get relief without any harsh chemicals. So, the next time those little critters decide to make a meal out of you, remember your trusty box of baking soda. It's ready to take the itch out of ouch. Isn't that just fantastic? Another win for baking soda. All right, let's talk about something we all want, right? A big, bright, beautiful smile. Baking soda is a mild abrasive that gently scrubs away surface stains. Just mix a teaspoon with water to create a paste and brush gently. Use it a few times a week for a brighter smile. Go on, give it a try and get ready to dazzle. Our feet are unsung heroes carrying us everywhere. They deserve some pampering. Enter the baking soda foot soak. Add half a cup to warm water. Soak for 15, 20 minutes. It soothes and deodorizes. Treat your hardworking feet. You know what feels amazing? Smooth skin. Exfoliating helps remove dead skin cells, revealing softer, brighter skin. Baking soda is a gentle, natural exfoliant. Mix baking soda with water to form a paste. Gently massage onto damp skin, then rinse. Your skin will feel smoother and softer. For glowing skin, baking soda is a winner. All right, let's talk about something nobody wants to talk about, but we all experience it, right? That moment when you've just had your morning coffee or maybe a delicious garlicky meal, but then you lean in to tell someone a secret and you see them kinda subtly lean back. Oh, it's happened to the best of us. Don't even try to deny it. It's like your mouth is throwing a little party and forgot to send out a memo about the aromatic guest list. We've all been there, searching for a mint, a piece of gum, anything to make us feel a little less like we're breathing fire or onions or just, well, you know. It's a universal human moment, that little puff of self-consciousness. But what if I told you there's something probably sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now that can come to the rescue? And no, it's not that emergency stash of cookies, though those are good for other things, believe me, I know. I'm talking about good old baking soda. That little orange box, or maybe it's yellow now, whatever color it is, it's like a superhero in disguise. It doesn't wear a cape, it doesn't fly, but it can fight the dreaded dragon breath. And that's a superpower I think we can all appreciate. It's simple, it's affordable, and it's probably been under your nose, or in your pantry, this whole time just waiting for its moment to shine, or rather, to make breath shine, or smell good. You get it. It's a real kitchen MVP. So how do you unleash this breath-freshening magic? It's so easy, you're gonna wonder why you haven't been doing it all along. You just take a little bit of baking soda, say about half a teaspoon. You don't need a mountain of it, we're not trying to make a volcano here. And mix it into a small glass of warm water. Swish it good. Okay, maybe don't dance while you're swishing, that could get messy, and we don't want that. But gargle with it for about 30 seconds, make sure it gets all around in there, doing its neutralizing dance with those pesky, odor-causing bacteria. It's like giving your mouth a tiny, refreshing spa day. And who doesn't love a spa day, even if it's just for your mouth and costs pennies? And the best part? It doesn't just mask the odor like some mints do, it actually helps to neutralize those bad breath culprits. It's like a tiny little referee in your mouth, calling a timeout on bad smells and sending them to the penalty box. So next time you're worried about your breath, before you reach for something sugary, remember your trusty friend baking soda. It's a simple, effective way to feel more confident, to lean in for that whisper, to share that joke without a second thought. Go on, give it a try. Your friends, your family, and maybe even your dentist will thank you. And you'll thank yourself for this little tip. It's a game changer, people. Seriously, try it. You'll be amazed. Oh, the sun. We love it, don't we? It feels so good on our skin, but sometimes the sun loves us a little too much. You had a wonderful day outside, and then later, ouch. You start to feel that telltale sting. Your skin gets red. Lotions, aloe vera, great. But what if I told you baking soda can help? Yes, baking soda. It's like the Swiss Army knife of your kitchen pantry. Just add it to a cool bath and let your skin soak for 15-20 minutes. It's a gentle way to get relief without harsh chemicals. Next time, remember this tip. Your skin will thank you. Feeling achy after a long day? Whether it's gardening or dancing with the grandkids, our muscles need some TLC. A warm, relaxing bath can work wonders. Add 1 to 2 cups of baking soda to the water. It helps ease muscle pain and reduce tension. Light a candle, play some music, and relax. Your muscles will thank you. All right, let's talk about something that's, well, let's just say it's no fun at all. Urinary tract infections, or UTIs. You know, when you get that feeling, that urgent, gotta go right now feeling, and then when you do, it's like, ouch. Seriously? It's just uncomfortable, and it can really throw a wrench in your day. And it seems like as we get a little wiser, these pesky things can pop up more often. It's like they're waiting for us to relax, and then, bam, surprise party in your bladder and you're not enjoying the festivities. Not one bit. So, what can our trusty little box of baking soda do here? Well, it's not magic, but it's pretty clever. Now, I'm not a doctor, you know that. I dance, I tell jokes, I sometimes wear a pantsuit. But I hear things, I read things, and sometimes those things involve baking soda. So, the idea here is that UTIs often make your urine more acidic, and that acidity is part of what causes that burning sensation, that discomfort that makes you wince. Think of it like this. Your internal plumbing is feeling a bit fiery, a bit too zesty, if you will. Baking soda, being alkaline, which is like the opposite of acidic. Remember those science class volcanoes? Can help to neutralize some of that acidity. It's like bringing a bit of calm to a very irritated situation, dialing down the ouch factor a notch or two. It's not going to kick the infection out the door, but it might make waiting for the doctor's appointment a little more bearable. So, how do you try this little trick? It's super simple, which is always a bonus in my book. You take about a teaspoon of baking soda. Make sure it's baking soda, not baking powder. They're different, like twins who took very different life paths, and you mix it into a nice tall glass of water. Stir it up really well until it's all dissolved. You don't want any gritty bits at the bottom, that's no fun. And then, here's the important part. You drink it slowly. Don't gulp it down like you've just run a marathon in the desert. Sip it. Let it do its thing gently. Think of it as a soothing internal bath, trying to calm those troubled waters. It's about providing a bit of comfort when you're feeling decidedly uncomfortable. But, and this is a big, but like a really, really big one, probably the biggest, but we've talked about today, this is for temporary relief of... It is not, I repeat, not a cure for a UTI. An infection needs proper medical attention. It needs a doctor to say, yep, that's a UTI, and give you what you really need to fight it off. Baking soda can help you feel a bit better while you're dealing with it. But it's not the superhero that's going to vanquish the villain. So, if you suspect you have a UTI, please, please, please call your doctor. Don't just rely on the baking soda and hope for the best. Think of baking soda as a helpful friend, but your doctor is the expert you need for the serious stuff. Okay? Okay, good. Next up, we're tackling something called gout. It's like your big toe throws the world's angriest tantrum. Caused by uric acid crystals, it's red, swollen, and tender. Baking soda might help by reducing acidity. Dissolve half a teaspoon in water and sip slowly. Always discuss with your doctor first. I'm just sharing tips, not prescriptions. Good. All right, let's shift gears to something a little lighter, a little fresher. Let's talk about body odor. It happens to the best of us. We move, we groove, and sometimes we get a little fragrant. It's a natural part of being human. But sometimes we want to manage that natural aroma. Enter our old friend baking soda. It neutralizes acids and helps keep things smelling neutral. Just a pinch on clean, dry underarms does the trick. It's unscented and a great natural option. Who knew that box was so versatile? All right, let's talk about something we don't often give a standing ovation to, but maybe we should: our kidneys. Yes, those bean-shaped marvels working tirelessly, day in and day out, filtering out the gunk. You know, like my amazing audience coordinators, but for your insides. They're the unsung heroes, folks, quietly doing their incredibly important job, and we usually only think about them when they send up a little flare signal. So let's give a little thought to how we can support these hardworking organs, keeping them happy and functioning smoothly, because a happy kidney means a happier you, and who doesn't want that? Now, I'm not a scientist. I just play one on TV when I try to assemble flat-pack furniture. But I do know our bodies love balance. It's all about harmony, like a perfectly choreographed dance routine. One key aspect of this internal harmony is something called pH balance. Think of it like a seesaw in a playground. You don't want it tipping too far one way or the other. You want it just right, nice and level. When things get a little too acidic, it can sometimes put extra strain on our systems, including those diligent kidneys. So keeping that pH in a happy neutral zone is pretty important for overall well-being, a bit like keeping the studio temperature just right so Twitch doesn't fall asleep. So where does our good old friend baking soda come into this kidney conversation? Well, some studies suggest that because baking soda is alkaline, that's the opposite of acidic. For those of us who slept through chemistry class, myself included, it might, and I say with gentle emphasis, help to gently nudge those pH levels back towards a more balanced state. This, in turn, could potentially offer a bit of support to your kidneys, helping them do their filtering job without quite so much acidic pressure. It's not about performing miracles, but more about giving your body a little helpful high five when it needs it. But, and this is a big, important, flashing lights kind of but, like the one I use when I'm about to give away a car, you absolutely positively must talk to your doctor before you even think about using baking soda regularly for kidney support. Seriously, your doctor knows your health history, they understand the full picture, and they are the only ones qualified to give you medical advice. Don't go playing doctor at home with the baking soda box, okay? We love a good home remedy, but this is one where professional guidance is non-negotiable. Promise me. Good. Now we can move on. Oh, itchy skin. Can we all just agree it's one of the most annoying things on the planet? It's right up there with telemarketer calls during dinner or finding out your favorite snack is discontinued. That relentless urge to scratch, scratch, scratch. It can drive you absolutely bonkers, can it? Whether it's just a patch of winter dryness or something more persistent like eczema or psoriasis, which I know so many people deal with, that itch can really disrupt your day and definitely your night. You try to be good, you try not to scratch. But it's like telling Portia not to adopt another rescue animal. A noble effort. But sometimes the urge is just too strong. But what if I told you that the same humble box of baking soda we've been talking about might offer a little vacation for your irritated skin? Picture this: a warm, comforting bath. Now, add a sprinkle of magic. Okay, it's baking soda, but let's call it magic for a moment. Suddenly, that bath transforms into a soothing oasis for your itchy, uncomfortable skin. It's not about complicated potions or expensive creams. It's about a simple, gentle ingredient that's probably already sitting in your kitchen cupboard, just waiting for its moment to shine, or in this case, soothe. Think of it as drawing a bath full of kindness for your skin. How does this kitchen staple work its wonders on angry skin, you ask? Well, baking soda has these rather lovely properties that can help to calm things down. It can gently neutralize some of the irritants on the skin's surface and has a mild anti-inflammatory effect, which can help reduce that redness and, most importantly, take the edge off that maddening itch. It's like a gentle negotiator stepping in between your skin and whatever is making it grumpy, whispering, "Hey, let's all just calm down a bit, shall we?" For conditions like eczema or psoriasis, this can be a real game changer in providing some much-needed comfort. And the relief. Oh, that glorious moment when the itching finally dials down. and your skin just sighs a little sigh of contentment. It's like the feeling after you've finally mastered a new dance step, pure satisfaction. So next time your skin is screaming for attention, consider a gentle baking soda bath. Just a cup or so in a tub of lukewarm water, soak for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then pat your skin dry ever so gently. Don't rub. And follow up with a good fragrance-free moisturizer to lock in that comfort. Your skin will practically send you a thank you note, or at least stop trying to make you scratch it raw. And there you have it, folks! Can you believe it? 13, yes, count 'em, 13 incredible ways that trusty little box of baking soda can be a real game changer for your health, especially for our amazing seniors. Who knew it wasn't just for making those delicious cookies rise or keeping the fridge smelling, well, less like a science experiment? We've journeyed from heartburn relief all the way to soothing itchy skin, and my goodness, it's been quite the enlightening adventure. It just goes to show you that sometimes the simplest things can pack the most powerful punch, or in this case, the most soothing soak. We've covered so much ground, haven't we? From giving your smile a little extra sparkle to helping your feet feel refreshed after a long day of, I don't know, maybe dancing in your living room, which I fully support, by the way. We talked about how it can lend a hand in easing muscle pain, potentially supporting kidney function, with your doctor's okay, of course, and even acting as a natural deodorant. It's like the Swiss Army knife of your pantry. It's truly amazing how versatile this one simple ingredient can be, offering gentle yet effective solutions for so many common concerns. Now, if you found this video helpful, and I really hope you did, because we had a lot of fun putting it together for you, do us a little favor, would you? Go on and give that thumbs up button a little clicky click. It really helps our channel and lets us know you want more of these health tips and tricks. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring that little notification bell so you're the first to know when we post new videos. We've got a whole treasure trove of information we're excited to share with you. Most importantly, though, please take good care of yourselves. Your health is your wealth, as they say, and it's so important to cherish it. Stay healthy, keep that wonderful smile on your face, and maybe try a little baking soda foot soak tonight. You deserve it. We'll be back super soon with more tips and tricks to help you live your happiest, healthiest life. Until then, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. See you next time, everybody. Keep dancing. Subscribe to the Health Vault for more health tips and tricks.